States Champion Chris Jericho and the WWE Universal Champion Kevin Owens.
Notice Kevin Owens walking a little faster than usual, looks determined, disturbed about something. Yeah, we're about to find out why.
Kevin Owens also showing the battle scars from last night. It was Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Universal Championship at the Royal Rumble event. Chris Jericho would be locked inside the shark cage and suspended above the ring. But right now, let's take it to the end of this matchup.
Jericho was thrown in that cage.
Yeah, Roman Reigns, used Kevin Owens' idea of this steel chair erection to destroy Reigns, but instead, it backfired on Kevin Owens.
Roman Reigns delivered a Superman punch, sending Owens through his own sadistic structure. We thought that could have been the end. Kevin Owens feeling his WWE Universal Championship slipping away. Reigns driving the champion through our commentary table.
Yeah, but look who showed up. Braun Strowman, the monster among men. He would choke slam Roman Reigns onto the commentary table.
Yeah, and as a result, Kevin Owens, would watch this. We didn't even know Braun Strowman was in cahoots with Kevin Owens. We didn't know Kevin Owens was aware that Braun Strowman was in the ring, but Braun Strowman completely annihilating Roman Reigns, and as a result, Kevin Owens is still your Universal Champion thanks to Braun Strowman.
My name is Kevin Owens, and I am your WWE Universal Champion! And this is Chris Jericho, and he is your WWE United States Champion! You know, Chris, last night, almost everyone thought I had no chance of walking out of the Alamo Dome as champion. Well, guess what? I have been proving people wrong my entire career. And last night, I proved so many people wrong that if I were to put their names on a list, it would be longer than even the list of Jericho. Well, you know what I'm most proud of, Chris? Last night, I proved our Raw General Manager, Mick Foley, wrong. And that was the best feeling, because ever since he got in power, Mick Foley has been stacking the deck against me, against us, any chance he got, setting me up for failure. Well, last night, I didn't fail. Mick Foley, last night, I beat Roman Reigns, and I did that because I am the best. I am the man. I am the guy. I am the one. Well, you know what? I'm man enough to admit that last night, I had some help. And I want to take this opportunity to thank the man that helped me. So thank you, Chris Jericho. Thank you. Thank you. Because last night, I know that getting in that cage was the worst experience of your life. But your moral support and friendship is what kept me going. And I made it through as champion because of you. Thank you. But Chris, enough about me. Let's talk about you and what you did last night. Let's talk about your history-making performance in the Royal Rumble match. Last night, Chris Jericho proved to the world that he is the greatest Royal Rumble competitor of all time.
Thank you so much, Kevin, and I don't want to brag.
No, brag!
But I will. I'll brag. 4 hours, 56 minutes, and 12 seconds. Almost 5 full hours. That's the amount of cumulative time I've spent in the Royal Rumble during my career. That's a record. All right, that's a record. That's more than any other superstar in WWE history, you dig? And I set that record last night in the Royal Rumble when I valiantly faced 29 other entrants and lasted for over an hour in that match. An hour and 1 minute. That's right. That's right. I'm the 61-minute man. You know, as a matter of fact, you guys can take out your phones, go to your Twitter app, and type in with your fat little fingers, hashtag 61-minute man. Do it. And then you can type in hashtag greatest of all time. Do it. You understand? And the only reason why I didn't win the Royal Rumble match is because I was suffering from a terrible case of vertigo that I suffered when I was hanging from that shark cage 20, 30, 40, 50 feet.
Oh, boy. A monster among men, and the real reason Kevin Owens is still the WWE Universal Champion today. Braun Strowman.
Well, that's just your opinion. Kevin Owens wasn't defeated by Roman Reigns. Sure, Braun Strowman had a hand in laying Roman out, but you can't prove that Kevin Owens wouldn't have won without those same circumstances.
Braun Strowman had a huge decisive hand in ensuring that Kevin Owens walked away with the Universal Championship, and now Kevin Owens was kind of perplexed.
It's okay, Braun, it's funny you came at it because I was actually just about to thank you as well for last night.
I don't want your thanks. I don't want your thanks. I did what I did last night for 2 reasons. 1, because I can't stand Roman Reigns. And 2, because I want the title shot you promised me.
What are you? Title shot I promised you. Listen, I don't know where you're getting this from, but I already thanked you for your help last night, even though I didn't need it and I didn't ask for it. But if you think coming out and interfering in a match when nobody asked you to do so earns you a title opportunity, you're dead wrong, buddy. I don't know where you got that, okay? It's not happening.
You promised me a WWE Universal title shot, and I've got the proof and the footage right here.
Once I beat Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble and retain my title, you're the next in line for an opportunity at that title.
Be careful what you wish for.
I don't remember.
Look.
No, that must be Photoshop.
No,
I don't remember.
I'm not going to say it again. You're going to give me a WWE Universal title shot tonight. Or I'll break you in half right now.
And our general manager, Mick Foley.
All right, gentlemen, hold on there. Hold on. Before tempers flare and things get out of hand, you better listen to me. Now, Braun, I did not appreciate what you did last night at the Royal Rumble, but now after seeing the footage, at least I understand it. And Kevin, make no mistake about it, you did promise Braun Strowman a title opportunity.
What are you talking about?
That's CGI!
That was nothing. It's just something I said. Foley, listen, you can't do this to me. You saw what I went through last night, Mick. You saw what I went through last night in that match with Roman Reigns. You, of all people, should know what a match like that does to the human body. You cannot expect me. You can't expect anyone, no matter how tough they are, to go through a match like I did last night and perform the next night, let alone against somebody like Braun Strowman. You can't do this to me. I went through hell and back last night. You can't do this to me tonight. Not tonight.
I appreciate what you did, and you did indeed go through hell last night. But it seems to me that that might be a round trip, because you might just go through hell again when you face Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship tonight. Right here in Laredo, Texas.
For Kevin Owens, the WWE Universal Champion, from the top of the world to the bottom of the barrel in 24 hours. Owens versus Strowman for the championship.
I think Owens is going to have a panic attack.
And Chris Jericho, well, he's going to go nowhere, because Chris Jericho is set for action coming up next on Monday Night Raw. Owens is beside himself.
Understandably so.
And Chris Jericho coming up next will take on by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. United States Champion Chris Jericho in the ring, set for one-on-one action. Jericho lasting nearly 61 minutes in last night's Royal Rumble match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
And guys, Sami Zayn had an incredible performance in the Royal Rumble match last night as well. He entered number 8. He lasted 47 minutes and 12 seconds before eventually being eliminated by The Undertaker.
That's very impressive on behalf of Sami Zayn, but Sami Zayn, at the end of the day, is not a 61-minute man like his opponent, Chris Jericho.
Let's keep in mind that Jericho spent half that time on the floor, not even competing in the Royal Rumble match.
Look, if you have any doubt if Chris Jericho is the greatest of all time, 61-minute man is already trending worldwide on Twitter, Saxton. I tweeted it out. You better.
Oh, I saw you.
So it's Jericho versus Zayn, and this is a big matchup, guys, for Sami tonight. If he can knock off the United States champion, he would put himself in position for a future championship opportunity.
That's quite the aspiration, though, Cole. After all the punishment that Sami Zayn endured during his time in the Royal Rumble match, Sami Zayn's got to be worn down. There's no way he's 100%.
Well, think about it. Sami suffered a skull-crushing finale courtesy of The Miz. He had to go through the Cesaro swing. He received an RKO from Randy Orton, a jackhammer from Goldberg, and then eventually a chokeslam from The Undertaker.
That just proves what I've been saying all along, that nobody in the WWE likes Sami Zayn.
Yeah, but it just shows you the guts and heart of this kid, Sami Zayn, as Chris Jericho. Wrist lock on Zayn to start things off in this matchup. Sami Zayn trying to make it back to his feet, and he does.
I'll give credit where it's due. You can't dispute the toughness, the guts, the will of Sami Zayn.
Now Sami Zayn turns things around on the United States champion. Chris Jericho, however, did make history last night. He wasn't lying about that one, folks. Nearly 5 hours of accumulated time in the Royal Rumble match over the years. Sami Zayn with another deep arm drag takedown. Zayn, he's got Jericho all twisted up into the armbar.
Almost 5 hours. That's incredible to fathom. Byron hasn't been good at anything in life for 5 hours.
You know who the closest person to Jericho is? Triple H at just over 4 hours. So Jericho's about an hour lead on everyone in Royal Rumble match history.
Absolutely incredible. The greatest of all time.
And Jericho hammering away on Sami Zayn. And a big chop in the corner. Jericho now the United States champion, the one title that had eluded him in his career.
That's amazing to think, a 26-year career, and only till recently finally capturing that United States championship.
And Sami lighting Chris up.
That's one thing about Sami Zayn, never a lack of focus, never a lack of drive.
I'd say the same about Jericho as he takes a breather.
Great veteran ring awareness by Chris Jericho. And you're right, Byron, what you say about Sami Zayn. Never lacking drive, never lacking passion.
Watch out!
And Sami Zayn, drop kick through the bottom rope, takes out Jericho.
But at the same point, one of Sami Zayn's biggest downfalls can be that same passion and the same drive. Sami doesn't know when to quit.
And Sami will tell you that. He'll tell you that sometimes he can get too obsessive.
Blind with passion.
And Chris Jericho using the referee as a shield as he uses the springboard drop kick to take control.
Sami Zayn's got a world of experience around the globe and here in WWE, but that just goes to show you Chris Jericho's veteran instincts are just too strong.
And it's Chris Jericho going for the baseball slide. Sami Zayn follows it up with a clothesline. Sami Zayn pumped up, realizes a championship opportunity could be around the corner, but he's got to knock off Jericho first.
You enter that Royal Rumble match, you know obviously you have an opportunity to compete for a championship, the main event WrestleMania. When you lose that opportunity,
oh, look out!
Moonsault off the barricade.
Creates another hunger.
Has taken over in this matchup versus Chris Jericho. The road to WrestleMania, and the United States champion Chris Jericho is in control of Sami Zayn here tonight in our first matchup of the evening, and it's incredible the performance these two men are putting in this matchup after the Royal Rumble match last night. And guys, take a look at the bottom of your screen. The WWE Universe buzzing about the Universal Championship match made for later on tonight between Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman. And there's the enziguri by Jericho. Cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out by Zayn.
I still can't believe that. How freaked out do you think Kevin Owens is right now?
Kevin Owens has to be beside himself after competing in that hellacious match last night against Roman Reigns. For Kevin to have to defend against the monster among men less than 24 hours later, it's insanity.
Well, Corey, let's not forget that Kevin Owens did talk his way into that championship match. He promised Braun Strowman a championship opportunity.
Braun Strowman had the evidence. I'm not going to argue that point. I'm just saying Kevin Owens has every right to be beside himself.
Look, Braun Strowman's probably the strongest man in all of WWE. So, yeah, I'd say Kevin Owens has got to have his hands more than full.
Not only is he strong, he's mean, nasty, as Sami Zayn now battles back against Jericho. And remember what could be on the line for Sami. Perhaps the United States Championship opportunity if he can knock off Jericho tonight. Jericho, what a right.
Much easier said than done. The 61-minute man perched atop the top rope. Oh! Look at that resilience by Jericho. A night after making history, still able to deliver high-flying, high-impact offense. That's the greatest of all time.
Yeah, Jericho does that. Yeah, Chris Jericho a little bit too confident as Sami Zayn almost stole the matchup. Chris Jericho made the final four in the Rumble match last night. Finally eliminated by Roman Reigns as Sami Zayn looked to send Jericho over the top rope. Chris quickly into the corner. Zayn caught him. Sami Zayn! Blue Thunder Bomb! Isn't enough to put Jericho away! Oh, and a kick out at two. Sami can't believe it.
Sami better believe it. Sami better believe he's got Chris Jericho on the ropes.
But Sami might be wasting valuable time right now. I understand he's stalking Jericho, but Jericho's so dangerous.
Yeah, watch positioning, though. We know what Sami Zayn's thinking.
Oh, no, Chris. That's not where you want to be.
Sami Zayn, who delivered a haluva kick in the Rumble match last night to Braun Strowman, was looking to deliver one right there to Chris Jericho. And Sami Zayn, he loves to dive through the ropes and deliver a DDT, but Jericho was able to scoot out of the way. And now the veteran.
Right into a trap.
Yeah, looking to turn Sami on his belly and lock in the walls. Zayn, though, able to counter. Sami Zayn gonna walk the tightrope. DDT plants Jericho.
Took a while to get there, but he finally executed it. Now, Zayn thinking haluva kick one more time.
And Jericho scoops up Sami Zayn.
Great counter. Looking for the walls of Jericho. Zayn is in the center of the ring. Just the opportunity. Goodbye, Sami Zayn.
And now Jericho really sits out here. Walls of Jericho in. Zayn in trouble, middle of the ring. Is he going to tap out to Jericho? Sami Zayn, how much does he have left after spending over 47 minutes in the Rumble match last night?
I'll tell you how much he has left. Not enough. Not enough to overcome this 61-minute man, the greatest of all time.
Zayn trying to make it to the bottom rope. One last gasp effort by the underdog of the underground. Zayn makes it. Forces the break. Great guts by Zayn.
Great guts, but think about the damage that's been done to Sami Zayn in the process. Chris Jericho will proudly capitalize on.
And Jericho incensed over the fact that Zayn was able to force the break on the walls. And Sami, though, still has something left. Exploder suplex sends Jericho into the corner.
Yeah, that's usually the prelude. Sami likes to do the haluva kick right out of that.
This will be the third attempt for Sami Zayn. Haluva!